have some helpers today in this video. We are going to start our pansies today. So we are at a little less than 10 weeks out from our last frost date of May 12th. And we all have pansies we want to put in our garden areas, right? Mm-hmm. My stack is a little bit bigger than theirs. But we're going to work together and we're going to get these pansies planted. So everybody hold on to your, why don't you put yours a little bit out of the way at first, okay? We'll put yours there.
Dirt time?
Dirt time. So
Yay.
I have this big tub of dirt. Let me show everybody. You will have seen this if you saw my onion sowing video. Now I stuck some seed starting mix. This is the Ipsoma organic seed starting mix. We don't want to use potting mix because we want something lighter that the roots can grow through. And I did pour boiling water in it this morning. And it's afternoon now, so it's cooled down, right? You feel that? It's nice and cool?
Yeah, but not too cold.
Not too cold. Okay. So what we want to do though is, because we took a few nutrients out, we're just going to add a little bit back in. And they honestly may not need this. The pansies can go out relatively early. But I like to just stick a little bit of these earthworm castings in. You guys want to take turns mixing it in? It is earthworm poop.
Ew. Also,
it's
very
so
healthy,
good for the garden.
Healthy for your plants.
Yes. All right. Here, let me just get in there once.
That is weird because that means that tomatoes may have earthworm poop in them.
I guess so. Stay over here for me, Munchkin. So the next thing we need to check is if there's a good amount of water in here. So what we want to be able to squeeze it and hold together like that. We don't want it sopping wet. So I think it's actually pretty good. We can mist the plants afterwards just to be sure. I always like to pre-moisten. I just find it so much easier so you don't wipe your seeds away. Yeah?
Hey, we can plant these with blueberries.
You want to plant those with some blueberries?
Yeah. They go together.
They do go well together, you're right. Well, maybe I'll plant some extra to do that because I'm going to plant some extra of your blue ones too. Is that okay?
Yeah, they're raw.
Okay. Well, let's just start. Let's start with helping you guys.
Look, there were blueberries in the pixel.
I'm going to need to do a bunch, but here. We have trays here to put in the bottom because obviously these have holes so we can bottom water. All right, so the first thing we have to do, let's leave those seeds there, is you got to fill these with the potting soil, right? So I'm going to take one of these for me. And I'm going to show you guys. Hang on. I'm going to show you and then you do it. Okay. So I sprinkle it in and then I push it down as I go because we don't want air pockets. Right? You guys have done this before.
Yeah.
All right. Let me finish this one, then I will move out of your way. Okay?
I can't reach.
You can't reach?
I can push over to the end.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Let me finish this one and then I will move out of your way. And you don't have to fill it all the way up to the top either because then it leaves some room to put some soil on top of your seeds. Okay, yeah, and try to do it over there. Here, I'll move this here so you two can get in there. Before we put our seeds in, we're going to create labels so that we remember what we put in.
Can I help write mine?
You can help write yours, yeah. So you just need one. And she's using blue and you wanted red, right?
Yeah.
And this will work out. You're going to need help writing yours, right? Yeah. So since you just have the one type of pansy, do you just want to write pansy on it? Or you could write pansy and I could write the type for you if you want. Okay. So she's planting the bunny ears viola pansies and you're doing black and blue? All right, well, let me write it before we put it in there, okay? So I decided to color code, actually, the different areas of our gardens, our different garden areas, I guess.
I wrote pansies.
Perfect, okay.
Can I write Kiara?
Yes, or you could just do a K. So both of their garden areas are actually in the potager, so this works out well because I'm going to use red and blue for potager plants. And then mine are mostly going on the other side in the orchard, the berry garden, and in containers. So for the orchard...
I think you should be able to write smaller than I can.
Okay. For the orchard, we decided we're going with yellow and green. And for containers and the berry garden, we're going with pink. All right, so there you go. Let me write your brothers here.
Where should I put it? Right here?
You can stick it right in front if you want. You can wait until after you put them in. So we've got celestial blue. And I'm going to do, I don't know how many of these I have left actually. So get your kinds out. Start with one at a time. Which one are you starting with? Starting with black? All right, then let's start with the tray that we've labeled with your black ones, okay? We'll do it like just like that. Now, pansy seeds are pretty small, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna see if we can put about 2 in each cell. If you guys have plenty of seeds. If you get a few more, it's okay. But you wanna make sure you get 2 in each cell.
Why?
Just in case one doesn't germinate.
Okay. Hi, Daddy.
And then I'm gonna need to write down. Okay, you don't even need to poke little holes for these because they're so tiny, okay? And that was a very big hole. So we don't want to put them so deep because then they won't be able to come up. See how tiny they are?
You want to come in? I'm planting candy seeds. Actually, that's what everybody's planting.
Yep, everybody's planting pansies.
Okay, little pansies, time to come out of your package. Can you come out? Are you gonna come out for me? Or do I have to
Okay,
come
so I'm just
inside
gonna
the
have
package?
one side of, do you need help?
No, I think I finally got
So
that.
I like to tip a little bit into my hand.
But that's what I was actually.
Okay, from the side. Oh, yours are pelleted actually, so they're a little bit easier.
Pelleted? What's pelleted?
That means they put a coating on the outside to make them easier to handle.
That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should. Oh, I guess I'll start with these ones.
Both my kids already finished, and so they're off doing their own thing this afternoon. And I'm going to plant more of mine, because obviously I have a lot more. So I think I'm going to start by filling up more trays. I have 7 more trays filled up. I'm going to start. I honestly don't know how many trays I'm going to do right now. I'm winging it more than I normally do. So those were our pansies. I hope you enjoyed watching me plant with my kids. It's always fun to involve them. At this age, they're getting pretty good at doing a lot of it themselves, and I'm trying this year to be really mindful about letting them really take ownership of their seeds and try to do as much of this process by themselves with my guidance. Obviously, my daughter is a little bit older, so she's going to be able to do a little bit more. And I've gotten some pansies planted, so that's really exciting. Until next time, friends, happy gardening. It is 8 days after sowing, and there are some tiny sprouts coming up. Mainly just on this variety, the Gem Apricot Antique. The toddler did get into the tray at some point, so some of the soil here was disrupted, and she moved around some tags. So I'm hoping I got them back in the right place, and I don't know if these are going to come up or not. Hopefully the rest of them will. We're just waiting, but first little pansy seeds up.